Just a heads up that if you're using ChatGPT's developer mode to connect GPT with your MCP servers, it does disable your memory by design. OpenAI likely has MCP server compatibility only with developer mode because it did come with a security warning, which I'll go into a little bit on that. But first, let's go into like what developer mode is for and what the limitations are. Developer mode is really more of a sandbox environment meant for testing prompts, behaviors, or APIs. And so if you had memory on, experimental type prompts could overwrite the memory of what you would actually want in your long-term memory. I still have been using developer mode because I really have been diving into MCP more. I'm not feeling the effects too much of the lack of long-term personalization or like the more ephemeral type sessions. They're not really impacting me so much right now. Interestingly, Claude, which has the same exact type of security issues that OpenAI warns users about, allows you to connect MCP servers just in regular mode, which is what I'm doing here via MCP Manager, using a gateway to connect multiple servers to Claude. And I can use Claude in just regular mode and not like this developer mode. And by the way, the type of like risks that OpenAI flagged, like prompt injection or rug pulls, you could totally mitigate those by using an MCP gateway, which is what I'm setting up here. I'm adding my MCP servers, copying and pasting the URL for the remote servers into a gateway in MCP Manager. Once my gateway is like fully set up, all I do is copy and paste the URL to the gateway and add it into whatever like LLM. We have customers who are using their own chat clients. Obviously, I am using Claude. Add a connector, I copy and paste the gateway URL there, and boom, not only do I have multiple servers in that gateway, I also have mitigated those concerns. So there are solutions because, you know, MCP doesn't really come with its own security features. It's not a product, it's a protocol. So you have to figure out security on your own. But once you do, it's like super powerful. So I do think that OpenAI will eventually lift the developer mode prerequisite and make this more available to the general public. But in the meantime, you can, you know, use MCP in ChatGPT just with that limitation, or go back to Claude.